is M5 Loud. Those shots driving that car, this car after so long was epic, you know. 17 years, it's rude to stay though, it is. So I basically want to tell you a story about M5 Loud and why an E36 is actually called M5 Loud. I'm going to tell you about it right now, and that is basically, I bought this car when I was 20 years old. Now you guys have already seen the car, so there's no point of me doing all like a surprise, wow, M5 Loud. Dodger's already bought it, you've already seen it, I've already checked my bank balance, I've already cried about it and had a moan about it, but I still got my old car back, so we cannot go wrong with that. So I gotta bless Dodger for that anyway. I've already mentioned it in previous videos, but I definitely gotta bless Dodger for this, for getting this car. But yeah man, M5 Loud, that's actually the original number plate of the car. It's not even a private plate. So let me show you. So when I sold this car, right, it definitely, the car had a different look. The car is battered, it is a mess. It did not look nothing like it. It was totally different. And if you look at this picture up here, right, this picture up here shows the car at night and then in the day. That was when I sold it 17 years ago, so we can understand it's not gonna look the same. But anyway, back to M5 Loud. Now because it's M51 OUJ, I decided to turn the J into a bit of a D and put the one next to it and separate it a little bit. That's where M5 Loud came from. Now all my family and friends, they knew about this car because it was my first ever BMW after an accident I had. I had a Pulsar, I writ it off, so these mans, let me think, Dodger and Turbo going on about Waqta is a lazy driver. Mans have been driving some next level cars, you know. These guys ain't even got a clue, they dream about that sort of stuff. I've been there, I've done it, I got the t-shirt, but now my t-shirt's gone from XXL to XXL. I can't be asked to drive a manual anymore. But anyway, M5 Loud, that's breaking apart. Everything's coming off. You know what I mean? I don't know what they've done to it. I don't have these lights in it. These lights have changed. They're called the Lexus lights. They're not the lights that I had in there. But you know, it still starts, well, sort of. The battery's dead, but it still runs. And like I said once before as well, I've been after this car for a long time, man. You know, especially my first ever BMW, and that's what I'm all about, is BMs. So let me show you around the car. First of all, the exhaust is being painted. Why do you want to get the exhaust painted, man? I don't get it. The wheels that I had on there have been changed. They're okay, but don't look nothing like what I had it before. All of this has got rust arches. You know, you can understand it's a 1994 car. You know, there was a bit of damage on this quarter before I had this colour done. It was originally in white, and then I had it done in this colour. There was a little crease on this, so it started to come through. So filler work is never the option. It's always panel beating and use minimal filler work, and it's rude to stay. Love it. Had some M3 side skirts put on it. I had the M3 door mouldings put on it. I had all that done in my time. Obviously I had it debadged as well, which now the badge is kind of messed up. The filler behind the badge has started to come through. So that's basically the state the car is in like that now. The lights, they don't even work anymore as they're supposed to have been working. You know, he had xenons and all that in there. That's all finished. And the main thing that the car has got is a sunroof, which works. So I've already trial and tested that. Sunroof works. It's definitely a key point in the summer. And inside the car, which if you want to just go around that way, and I'll show you the inside of the car because I'll stand on this side. It's slightly different. The interior on the car, I don't think that door's open. Let me see if I can open it, because the door panel is not connected. So coming into the inside of the car, there's a few things that I've already started with it. Like I've taken the door panel off, the electric window doesn't work. There's a new module and that in the footwell there. But inside of the car, I had the steering wheel changed to like the Evo M3 style steering wheel. I had cloth green seats in here before, and I had them changed to these seats, but they are totally finished. I'm not going to even talk about these seats because they are messed up. But one thing that the seats do have, in the headrest there were screens. I remember back in the days, man, I don't know if you can see them from there. I can't even really pull that seat forward. Try it now. No? Sad. Doesn't work. Sad. Yeah, I had headrest screens. I had a flip DVD screen in here as well. Dodger's a bit playing up with the camera.
There we go. Yeah, sorted. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Guess who's back? Anyway, so I had a flip screen in here. All this touch screen and that going on. Pioneer headrest screens, Fast and the Furious and that playing. I had some high-phonic sound system throughout the whole car.
Carbon and Harden.
I had some Carmen Harmon. Nah, no Carmen Harmon. I had some high-phonic stuff in here, man. It was bad. It sounded mental, and that's where the loud bit of it came from. On the number plate, because this car was loud. Not just the exhaust. Yeah, it's only a 316IS or it's a 316i or whatever it is. But the loud part of it came from the stereo system, because it was really, really loud. High-phonics competition stuff I had in here. It cost me about £1,000 at that time, going back 17, 18 years ago. But yeah, it was sick. And unfortunately, the car hasn't had the love and attention that it probably needed over the years. But you know what's coming next, innit? Waqta has already got plans for this car. We're already going to be I've already thought of what I'm going to be doing with it. But yeah, what I want you guys to do actually is send me some ideas. Yeah, and I know a few people have already mentioned they've just seen the video and they've approached me and says, oh, are you going to change the engine? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? I don't know. The bodywork is definitely going to get sorted out. The interior of the car is definitely going to get sorted out. Inside and out is definitely going to get sorted. But that is because I'm a cruiser. I ain't really a speed man anymore. I like to have fast cars, and I do like speed. Like, it would have some power behind your pedal. But this was my first BM, so I'm not really fussed. If it stays as the 316, it stays as the 316. But I don't know yet. We will see. But I'm gonna concentrate on the priority. But is that priority going to be happening soon enough? No, it's the winter, and I want to find another donor car. So anyone out there that knows anyone out there that's got an E36 that's sitting around with a blown engine, but it's an M-Tech E36 coupe, and they want to get rid of it, that's got decent interior and some body panels that I'm going to need, please get in touch, you know, and you know, shout out to us, man, because then we can get somewhere. We've got a bit of progress with the car, but something that I'll be starting next summer anyway. The other thing, the engine is running sweet, because I've just come to Dodger's house on the motorway for around about 35 miles from Birmingham, and it's run perfectly fine, other than the heating not working. So the heater matrix has definitely gone on it, so I had to come in the freezing cold. Like that image you seen me driving, that image is basically me freezing my whatever off and just trying to get to Dodgers. Now we're here, and I'm gonna have to do the same thing to get back, but I think it's worth the journey. One of these E36s that, if you guys don't know about, is these flips windows on the back. That's awesome, man. You know, when I bought this car, I absolutely loved it. Even my old school Hondas, they used to have these, like the EFs and that. You flip these back windows out, and it just looks cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. But yeah, man, M5 Loud, it's here to stay. It's gonna be going down. It's gonna be happening. Give us some ideas. Tell us what you think. I'm well excited. The crew's well excited. It's gonna be a really good venture. But like I says, I am looking for a donor car. It could be a 325, 318, whatever, but as long as it's a coupe and it's an M-Tech and it's got the bits that I need, like the interior. I need a back bumper, because this back bumper is actually not an M-Tech bumper. It's got an M-Tech diffuser on it, but not the complete bumper, because this is more rounded off, where the M-Techs are more squared off from here. So I'm going to put an M-Tech bumper on it this time. So if there is anyone out there, get in touch. Check my M5 Loud out. thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and further apologies for the video that came on last week and we had to take it down. Hopefully this will show you a bit more about M5 Loud, but shit happens. We're moving on, onwards and upwards. We've got year 2022 coming, almost Christmas time, so yeah, it's gonna be sick and I can't wait. Yeah, enjoy your Christmas and I'll see you soon. Peace out from the crew.